Alright, hi, Phil Burns here. It's November 11th. We're on Elm Street, just about ready to turn onto South State Street. We're headed south. You'll have to hold it right up to the window.
Oh, I see, yeah.
Otherwise, you're going to get reflection in the restaurant.
Okay.
So here we are past the Palomar. I am amazed at how few people there are here today. We got three guys. Nope.
So they're all quite keen to...
Alright, there we go. I mean, usually, it was Saturday morning.
When I came here yesterday, you could look down this road and there must have been 40 or 50 guys waiting down here.
Really? And what time were you out here?
I was with Chris at 10 a.m.
Now you see we have the railroad tracks on this side.
Yes.
We have the highway on this side. This is a total, industrial, wasteland kind of area, which, from the point of view of land use and, competitive uses of space, is good.
Yes.
Because this is a total otherwise wasted space, and we can put it to use in, sort of an efficient... This is the liquor store, by the way.
Oh, I see.
If we get around to telling you the story of the abuse the police rained on me, that will play a key part. So we just passed underneath the underpass there. The railroad tracks continues off to this side here. And now we're at East Main Street.
Right.
Now, basically here you will only see people who appear to be day laborers, whatever that means.
Yes.
Walking to essentially where that light is. Now, this is one of the luxury buildings that Mr.
Weinstein?
Thank you, Mr. Weinstein put up.
Yep.
I don't know if this is one of them is luxury condos, and the other one here.
The luxury condos, yeah.
The other is luxury apartments. Here's the liquor store to the left again.
Okay, yeah.
We got a, on the right-hand side, Dominican restaurant. On the left-hand side, Guatemalan restaurant. This is where the liquor store used to be. This is a hot corner.
Yes.
But the truly traditional corner is, you see this brick building dead ahead.
Yes.
That was, for 20 years that I know of. Off to the right here is the luxury apartments.
Right. This is actually very close to my hotel, Phil, because my hotel's just down here.
Why did I think you were way up on Summer Street? I thought that's where
I was at the Holiday Inn. I'm just down here because I checked the prescription in here yesterday. I didn't realise I was quite so close.
So I'll turn around. But why did I drop you off up Summer Street there? I thought you were staying at that hotel.
I was previously, but I did on hotwire.com. I got into the Holiday Inn for $55 a night.
Got it. All right. So Weinstein says that I believe his office is in this building. Okay. Maybe I got it wrong.
Just pause.
Yes.
Right. So we sort of turned around and we're coming back down the road again.
We're now heading east on East Main Street, headed towards Darien. Now, I mentioned to you the East Side Partnership, which is sort of a combination, mini chamber of commerce and neighborhood association. It starts at Holiday Inn, which is just behind us, one block.
Yes.
It continues all the way to the Darien line, which is up and over the hill you see ahead of us here.
Right, I see. Yeah, this is the long stretch of business.
Now, back when the liquor store was in this shopping center, which we're going to turn in now, this is a hot corner. The opposite corner is a warm corner.
Right.
They would be all through here, and there's a paint store here, and I guess, a fair number would wait for work there.
So the Dunkin' Donuts used to be in this?
No, I'll show you where the Dunkin' Donuts used to be. This is where the liquor store was, dead ahead. He's still the owner here.
Okay.
And one of the tenants here, I think it's Fruit and Baskets in the corner. I was here talking to some day laborers who told me that they'd bought some coffee at this convenience store at the end,
right,
where these three guys are, and apparently were hanging out. They were actually hanging out further towards the corner.
Right.
There's three guys there.
Yeah.
And the cops came and said, all right, eeny, meeny, miny, moe, we're arresting you.
Right.
And arrested one of them.
Yeah.
And I pointed out to them, hey guys, here's this no loitering sign.
Yeah. Right.
Did you get that? Right.
I did, yeah.
So, it's private property. Public property is a whole different thing.
And there's a threat there, it says that it involves the police in the Spanish translation.
This estacionamiento.
Something vigilance for the police?
This parking is, under surveillance, or it's not surveillance, under observation. I guess,
right.
So I was parked right here,
talking
to a couple of guys, because I was trying to determine where it was, and the guy came out of there. He said, what are you doing? And I said, I'm talking to this fella here. And he says, what's your business here? And I said, I'm talking to these guys. Well, who the hell are you? I just happened to have one of my Board of Representatives business cards,
yes,
which is City Council.
Yes.
Okay, and I handed it to him. And he said, "So what the hell are you doing here?" I said, "You know what? I don't need to be hassled." And I drove away. And oh no, I think he must have remarked to me, or maybe he remarked to the liquor store owner, that some guy came and showed a fake City Council business
I didn't
card.
believe that he said you
No,
were
he's just wacky.
Oh, I see, yeah.
You know, he's got a problem with short guys who look like they might be from Central America wearing work clothes. By the way, this is one of the, 3 Hispanic-owned beauty parlors. Well, one of 5, but one of the 2 or 3 big ones right across the street here. And
so I noticed under the flyover there were a lot of men there sitting at the tables. Would that be because the one thing that I got from the Chris Hall meeting is that they're evangelical pastors?
Oh yeah,
try and recruit.
We'll probably see them this morning. We might be a little early, I'm guessing. But I want to pull over across the street here and talk about these 4 corners. Now, if we get in the shade, you won't have as much glare from the windshield, I think.
Right.
All right, so over here,
yeah,
this corner is the hot corner right there.
Right.
Now, across the street, that's a lesser corner. These 2 corners dead ahead
on either side
are sort of medium. And then there's guys hanging all the way down that short block down to the so-called Palomar, which is down that street there. All right. So, you know, when there started getting to be a lot of guys on the traditional corner, they started, coming down here.
Yeah.
So this entire block here was where they mostly hung out. Oh, the Dunkin' Donuts.
Right. So I can see why the guy Weinstein here would have these guys waiting in front of his building.
No, no, that was before him.
Oh, that was
the
before
No Hassle Zone was created before he got here.
I see. Okay.
As a matter of fact, the No Hassle Zone, part of the philosophy of the No Hassle Zone was get him off of here so that East Side Partnership could, bring in investors like Weinstein. And Weinstein, anyway, let's see. I'm just turning around here.
Okay.
So, the Dunkin' Donuts was basically where the brick part of this building is.
Oh, I see. Here,
the middle section, the dark brick,
with the green sort of style windows.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So, right, they would hang out there pretty much as you see them doing on the other Dunkin' Donuts, the other side of the tracks.
And there's one down here as well, isn't there, Phil?
Yeah, but I don't see them there.
No, okay.
Maybe 1 or 2 looking for the contractor who is just looking for coffee.
Oh, yeah, exactly. In fact, I saw a couple of guys just drinking coffee. Yes.
Well, the contractor's drinking coffee, and the day laborers may be drinking coffee, but they are going to get coffee over there, and the contractors looking for folks are going to get...
I had a meal in there yesterday, in Los Torres.
Right, that's the Guatemalan. They have a bunch of hot foods. You just say, give me some of this and some of that, isn't it? Yeah, I haven't been there in a long time. So...
And a very loud jukebox with...
is that right?
Yeah, with Latin American music.
Uh-huh.
So these guys here are also waiting on the corner here for work. This is the hot corner as you described it.
Right, and it still is, and the cops come and hassle a little bit. Yeah. I explained to them, look, the sidewalk is public property. If you are not obstructing, although the wall is private property,
right.
And, drives the cops absolutely nuts. I tell them this, and of course for
And when you say hassle, what do you mean? They just come and say get off out of here. Right? Okay.
Right. You are
in Spanish or in England. Depending on the.
They might use a couple Spanish words.
Right.
And then the ones who. What I hope to be few who are, truly racist. It's like, you didn't learn English?
Yes.
Well, here's a good word for you. Fuck you.
Right. Yes. Right.
So here's the Holiday Inn.
This is where I say.
On the right-hand side, and Genry is on the left-hand side.
Ah, okay. So this is where you think the ideal place should be.
I'll show you where it is. It's around the corner.
I think, in fact, I know what you mean, because I walked down there yesterday.
Right. Now, it used to have 2 entrances, but then they put bushes up, which would have been great, because now it would hide. But, right, so if you look right here, now we're looking at Elm Street, the railroad, the highway, and then the railroad track. Oops. And they made it look really nice. They put bushes all around it. It was a gas station, then it was a hot dog